Hello everyone and welcome back. So this morning I woke up and it was cloudy outside. I'm someone who the weather really actually affects my mood very intensely. And if there's not sun outside, I tend to lose all motivation. I just want to lay in bed all day. I also slept through my alarm, which did not help me feel better about myself. And I started feeling depressed. I'm someone who like one day I'll be fine, I'll be great. I feel like I'm on top of the world. I got everything figured out. The next day, back down in the slump. But whenever I'm feeling that way, I know that the only thing I can do to get myself out of it is to make myself get out of bed, drink a cup of coffee, and then read my Bible and journal and pray, because those are the only things that have a chance of getting me out of that mood. And it did help. I listened to this 20-minute sermon about exhaustion of the soul and how like even Jesus got tired, and how being weary does not mean that you're weak. If Jesus got tired and he's the most powerful human to ever walk the earth, like it's okay to be tired, but we have to be filling ourselves with the word and with worship and allowing God to strengthen us, because the Bible says like, come to me all who are weary and heavy laden and I will give you rest. And like I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Like we need to get our strength from Christ, and we need to be hydrating ourselves with the living water and relying on God, not being full of anxiety and stress and just pacing back and forth, to invest our time in God and to like sit with Jesus. So it was like actually a really good sermon. I'll link it down below because it was really helpful. I'm just contemplating like who I want to be at the end of this year and what do I need to do right now to get there. I was thinking about that because I was thinking about myself and what I was a year ago today. And a lot has changed. I've improved a lot in some areas and gotten worse in other areas. I feel like I could have done so much more this past year, but I'm trying to not let that get me down and instead focus on what I want to be doing right now. Like what are the steps I need to take to be the kind of person I want to be next year. I take a minute and write it all down so that at the end of this year I can look back on that. I can either be like, wow, I've grown and become exactly the kind of person I want to be, or be like slightly different and I'll be like, ooh, I actually like far surpassed that person that I wanted to become, or I fell short. But I need to have this end goal for this year, something that I'm working towards. Not like, oh, I want to lose this much weight or get abs or create this huge successful business, but like character goals, like who am I, like more deep level stuff. So I'm gonna go write that down really quick, and I would encourage all of you guys to do the same, because yes, it passed the New Year day and usually people like try to start from day one of the year and like have a really productive, successful year, but it's really just another day. We're human, we're gonna fail over and over again, but the important thing is that we keep picking ourselves up and we keep improving. And yes, we'll fall, but when we pick ourselves back up, we're gonna climb even higher on the self-improvement ladder, or whatever you want to call it. That's something that's taken me quite a long time to actually accept, that I'm going to fail all the time and that it's okay. But the important thing is that I'm picking myself back up. I'm probably gonna watch this video a year from now, and hey, future Lydia, I want my future self to be proud of the decisions I'm making now, because I'm building that person. I am creating my future self. 6 months from now, a year from now, the small decisions that you make every day are building that person who you're becoming. Overcoming like the smallest of fears, even if it's literally just like at the grocery store complimenting a cashier or starting a small conversation. Lots of people that I know have social anxiety and they struggle to be comfortable and be themselves in public, and really the only way you can get over that is to go in public and not embarrass yourself, but just like do stupid things. But basically you need to start doing things every day that will get you closer to that end goal person that you want to be. Every single day, like seriously, every single day you have to be doing something. This past summer, I was the most comfortable in social situations that I've ever been. Probably because I was working at ChickFilA and every day I was making a fool of myself and just having to deal with it and move on. Those are the little things that helped me grow. And every day taking like hundreds of people's orders, just talking to so many people, it's like the more you practice, the easier it gets, and you just become comfortable being yourself around them, because you're like always around people. I can't put up this front that I'm like perfect or whatever. I got so comfortable around people and confident that I was like on top of the world this summer, because I was rarely anxious or stressed in social situations, which was huge for me. That was like a huge thing to overcome. But now after 4 months of not working, I'm pretty much back to square zero, and I have to build all of that up again. Basically, if you don't practice every day, it'll become harder and harder and harder each day you don't do it. So you just gotta keep the wheels rolling and keep improving. Keep improving. Fail, get up, fail, get up. So I think you got the message for that. I have so many thoughts and ideas every day, and I figured that if I just sat down and recorded myself speaking what I'm thinking, then maybe you guys could get something out of it. And yes, there will probably be repeat videos because my thoughts circle around a lot, but I hope that you got something out of this.
Okay, here's Lydia.
What is it?
Oh.
Filming myself.
Oh.
Say hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I am doing alright. It's supposed to snow tomorrow.
I know.
I totally forgot where I was with that whole spiel. These are things I'm constantly having to tell myself, and I'm like reminding myself of every single day. So I hope you guys got something out of this. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more videos, subscribe down below. A reminder, do something today that your future self will thank you for. Alright, I love you guys. Peace out, my peeps.